Once a symbol of Detroit's go-go days, the Michigan Central Rail Depot is a toothless wreck. Millions passed through its doors before the last train left for Chicago 20 years ago. Today, the only detail among the rubble that suggests a human life is an old scrap of paper, a docket marking the arrival or departure of a train. It was August 23, 1968, precisely 7:15 p.m., and signed by R. Kelley. His signature is cursive and neat. He was Irish. We know nothing more. But who was this R. Kelley? What happened to him? To the station? To the city? We set out to return the memento to the man who signed it.
My name is Linda Culpepper, and we're in the Detroit News Reference Department. Okay, well, let's see if we have an R. Kelley for you. R.B., murderer. Let's pull that up. Mr. Reb and two other Unitarian ministers arrived in Selma March 9th to join Negro protests that climaxed in the Selma to Montgomery Voting Rights March. They were attacked by whites that night as they left a Negro cafe.
What was going on in the mid to late 60s?
Well, civil rights protests, for sure. Up here, I guess someone was working on the railroad.
The station opened in December 1913. It was designed by the same architects who created New York's Grand Central Station. 3 weeks later, Henry Ford announced the $5 a day job, dooming the train to obscurity. People poured into Detroit to work, from Ireland to the shacks of Mississippi. Detroit boomed, and then it busted. Next, we tried the old phone directory. There were 11 R. Kelleys living in Detroit's east side in 1968. We called them all.
The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
We went and knocked on the Kelleys' doors. Most of the houses don't exist anymore. This is where Rufus Kelley once lived. So I was looking for R. Kelley. R. Kelley.
Hell no.
No R. Kelley?
No.
No Rufus Kelley?
No.
After a half dozen calls, a railroad union finally told us there were two Kelleys living at the same address in Michigan, a Robert E. and Robert J., a father and son.
What do you want?
I'm with the Detroit News. Can I show you something?
No.
I wonder if that was your signature.
Nope.
What, might you know who this Kelley is? I'd love it to return it to him and talk about the old days.
No, I don't. Sorry. Can't help you.
But you worked at the train station?
Yeah.
Would you mind talking about the...
No, I didn't work down there.
No?
No. Sorry, can't help you.
There was no Robert E. Kelley living there. It was a clerical error. We did track the name to Charlevoix through public records.
I'm looking for Mr. Robert Kelley.
Mr. Robert Kelley has been dead for over 3 years.
Did he work for the railroad?
Yes, he did.
In Detroit?
Yes.
We drove to Charlevoix in the ring finger of Michigan's mitten to check the signature. Mrs. Kelley lives there in a neat house on Upright Street. How are you?
Were you the one I talked to on the telephone?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, here I sit, just like that.
It is a real pleasure.
Thank you.
I've been looking for you. Is this your husband's signature?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's it. 68. My gosh. 68.
Robert E. Kelley was an average man. He came to Charlevoix as a Coast Guard enlistee during World War II. He met Dorothea Taylor there, and they were married in 1944. A fourth-generation railroad man, Kelley got the itch to go back to the train. He ran from Detroit to Chicago, and retired after 37 years. Mrs. Kelley remembered the first time she saw the station.
It was just the highest ceiling I had ever seen when I walked in there. You know, I mean, it was, and all lights all the way around, and it was a beautiful building.
Robert E. Kelley had two wives, Dorothea and the train. He spent half his life at that station, helping pregnant women and children get on and off the trains. The ticket is home now with Mrs. Kelley. You might say he was the last man to leave the station.
He would have liked that. He would have been real happy to know this, that somebody found this and he's remembered. He would have been real, real happy.
The past, Mrs. Kelley says, can never be recaptured. And why would you try when there's a future to find?
There's still a lot of good in Detroit. Don't be discouraged. I mean, I still think there's a lot of good in Detroit. And there's a lot of good people. You're all going to make it. That's all I can say.